She walked into the bustling marketplace, unaware or perhaps perfectly aware that a cold-blooded assassin was trailing just a few steps behind. Her expression was calm, almost playful. She snatched a stranger's scarf, grabbed a handbag, and picked up a flower from a nearby stall. The whole street became her runway. She strolled through the market, stealing everything in sight, yet spending not a single coin. The assassin followed closely, watching every move, until she slipped into a fitting room. He glanced at the scattered belongings on the floor, confirmed the target, and raised his gun toward the curtain. A muffled shot. Mission accomplished. He turned to leave, but then he froze. The woman walked out from the other side, completely unscathed, as if nothing had happened. For the first time in his career, he had failed. She was out of control now. After shaking off the pursuit, she began executing her own plan to get rich. She lit a string of firecrackers and hurled them toward the museum guards. Amid the chaos, she slipped inside, not for the paintings, but for the curator himself. She approached the man, wrapped her arms around him, and bit his ear gently. His reason shattered in an instant. He agreed to lend her the painting. When the cloth was lifted, the original and the forgery looked nearly identical. She smiled. $8 million was only a matter of time. Disguised, she handed the real painting to a wealthy collector. Overjoyed, he immediately offered her a handsome reward. She sat down, calm but firm, and demanded more. $9 million. The man hesitated, then nodded. She pushed further, upping the price again. You're insane, he shouted. She smiled faintly. All right then, let's end this. Grabbing the suitcase, she spun gracefully, her smile sharp with victory. One fake painting, one real game. While he wasn't looking, she swapped the forgery into the display case, picked up her suitcase, tossed her wig into the crowd, and vanished into the streets. Meanwhile, the tycoon, still basking in triumph, touched his nose. The ink was still wet. The painting H.U.D. bought was fake. At the same time, the woman quietly returned to the museum, restored the real painting, and handed the entire reward back to the curator. Enraged, the tycoon hired the assassin to hunt her down. That night, he set up his sniper rifle. Crusher aimed through her window. He clicked off the safety, but she was gone. He waited until dawn, exhausted. When he finally looked out the window again, she was already downstairs, walking into the sunlight. She sipped from a stranger's drink, plucked another flower, and kept walking, light and carefree. He watched her and unexpectedly smiled. The assassin sent to kill her had fallen in love with the dangerous con woman.